So after the BCCI review meeting has concluded, there have been three very important points raised. One, the importance of domestic cricket. Second, the introduction of a new fitness test in addition to the yo-yo test. And the third is NCA working closely with the IPL. However, in this video, what I'm going to tell you is, what is this new test that the BCCI has introduced in addition to the yo-yo test now? Because now in this review meeting, one thing is very clear. Fitness is now paramount. The yo-yo test improved the fitness standards of the players, and now a new test has come up and it's called DEXA. So as per the new recommendation that the BCCI has done in this meeting that happened, the new fitness test is yo-yo and DEXA that will form part of the selection criteria for the players going forward. The yo-yo test score and the DEXA score, whoever tops that will get selected. Whoever fails in that will have to once again undergo the test and come through with flying colors. This will be implemented for the central pool of the players that are there in the Indian cricket team. Who can be the central pool? The likes of Rohit Sharma, the likes of Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya, Shreyas Iyer, Jasprit Bumrah, Deepak Chahar, all these kind of guys. They will be part of the yo-yo test and the DEXA test. So that means now, in order to be selected in the Indian cricket team, the players will have to pass both the yo-yo test and the DEXA test. We are all familiar with what is the yo-yo test, but what is the DEXA test? So the DEXA test, it's actually a short form. The full form of DEXA is dual energy X-ray absorptiometry, or DEXA. What is it primarily used for? In simple layman terms, DEXA is used to measure bone mineral density. It is on the subject of bone density that will be a key focus for India in 2023 and 2024. Why is that? So basically, this image is used for representational purposes. This is how players will have to undergo the DEXA test, laying in a particular position, and this particular machine will ensure that the DEXA test has been conducted. Now, how does the DEXA test work? There is a large arm that passes over the body of the patient, and that will measure the central bone density right from the spine. So see, this is the position that you are in. A hand will pass over the body, and at the spinal cord, at that particular point, lower back, at that particular joint, it will start measuring the bone density of the skeleton. X-ray beams with minimal radiation will pass through the body, and the patient will feel no pain whatsoever. This test normally goes for about 25 to 30 minutes, and it examines what is the bone density. So again, a large arm passes over the body of the patient so that it can calculate the bone density of the skeleton. The X-ray beams, low energy intensity X-ray beams with minimal radiation will pass through the body, and the pain will not be felt for the patient. But why is DEXA very, very important? Because DEXA will assess the risk of breaking a bone or to detect stress fractures. Hold on to these two words, people, because stress fracture is a term that has haunted the Indian cricket team for 2 years now. It is used for osteopenia. Osteopenia is a kind of a bone loss that starts to creep in. And in the first step of osteopenia, it can then come to osteoporosis, which is brittling of the bones. It can track the bone health. It can also detect stress fractures. Now, why is this point very, very important? Remember these two players? Jasprit Bumrah and Deepak Chahar in 2022. Deepak Chahar sustained a stress fracture on his back, which ruled him out for the entire of the IPL. Jasprit Bumrah, he suffered a stress reaction, if you have to go by the BCCI statement, a stress reaction to his back, which ruled him out for 3-4 months altogether. He was rushed back in, then there was a recurrence of the stress reaction, and that is why he could not play for 3-4 months. The BCCI realized that with these two players suffering stress fractures on the back, DEXA was needed. Because had DEXA tests been conducted on Jasprit Bumrah and Deepak Chahar, the stress fractures would have been detected much earlier, and also this would probably have been prevented. So in a big way, after having suffered a massive fallout for 2 consecutive years, 2022 with Deepak Chahar and 2022 with their pace spearhead, DEXA has been implemented in a big way. And so with this hope now, DEXA will ensure that stress fractures related to the back or stress fractures related to the leg will also ensure that it is now minimal for Indian players. Because if DEXA can spot it, then the appropriate care could be taken by the NCA and also with some of the IPL physios that is there. The availability of DEXA will ensure that players can get their bone health back to normal, and also they can be fit for a prolonged period of time. There is also a side benefit of DEXA as well, because remember what it is used for: bone health and bone density. It can go a long way in also ensuring that age fudging is curbed, because earlier DEXA was the alternative. Primarily it was DNA testing, but DNA testing was now replaced with DEXA. And it can go a long way in ensuring age fudging is curbed. Remember, head coach Rahul Dravid has also said that age fudging is a big problem when it comes to cricket. And so, DEXA can sort out these 2 issues, and one hopes that this is the right path that India's cricketers can get when it comes to improving fitness. Remember, 2 potential ICC events. One is the World Test Championship, and second obvious one is the World Cup that will be held in India. DEXA and yo-yo can go a long way in ensuring that the players attain optimum fitness. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates from Sports Today. Press the like, comment and share button. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram also. Thank you.